Hi everyone, this is a little quick video for I've got my sketchbook here, and sometimes I like to use it like as a journal, like a visual journal. Where is it? And I do stamping and stuff. This is what I do when I don't feel like drawing, I guess, serious stuff. This is kind of like just frivolous, I guess, stuff. And so I just thought I'd do a nice little watercolour background, and it can dry, and then I'll come back and do something later. You can do this in your sketchbook as well, which is really fun to do. I just get a big brush and just wet the page. I know this is a side view, but at the moment that's all I can use, and this brush is giving a bit of hairs off the brush. It's I'm just using a flat wash brush, Marty one. It's actually artificial hair, it's not real hair. Excuse me, sorry. So yeah, that's probably why. I've hardly used it actually, so that's why it's probably in the beginning they give off a few hairs. You can just sort of move them off with a tissue or something like that. But first thing is to just wet the page, and then I got this new little watercolor set of Marty premium watercolor pans. It's 27 actually in here, and it's in a really neat tin. It's actually got a ring on the back. You can sit it up like this if you like, and when it's open you can sit it up like that as well. And it comes with, like I said, 27 piece. You've got your little sponge here, which is pretty good. It actually came with this that goes over the paints, which was pretty cool. And you've got the little brush, which is an awesome little water brush. I love these. And you just unscrew it, fill it with water, and then as you're painting, you can add water to what you're doing, and you can paint as you go. It's good, it doesn't dry out. And it's got these pans, I've actually used them once or twice, I think, to paint some feathers, and it was they're pretty good. The Marty, and you've got your little paint trays there where you can mix colours and stuff like that. With the Marty, this is the cheaper brand, but these are pretty good actually. I don't mind them. I thought I'd try them. They weren't expensive either. I think they were only about $20, $30 or something, which is really cheap for this many pans. Usually you'll get a 12 pan or something of some of the other expensive brands, and they're like $59 for a tiny little tin. So yeah, these are pretty good. I don't mind them. So I just thought that I'd do, is it going to sit up? Probably not. That's all right. No, I think that's for something else maybe. But yeah, so back to it. Just plenty of water. And what I'm going to do is start with a nice blue, because I really love blue. And yeah, I'm just going to fill in some of the page. And I like to do this in my other normal sketchbooks. This is more of a multimedia sketchbook, and what that means is that you can use paint or even acrylics on it if you want, if you don't use too much, But yeah, I'm just gonna, any sort of a stroke, and gosh, this brush has given up a lot of hair. I don't know what's the deal. So I'm going to have to try and get rid of some of them. But sometimes with these brushes though, even though it does give hair, you can, when it dries, you can just rub them off, and it doesn't usually rub off the page and stuff. But you know, watercolour, a lot of people are scared of watercolour. Don't be. When you're doing watercolour, actually incidentally have two waters, one clean one dirty one. So and just keep your coffee mug way away from the waters. I've learnt that. And just have some paper towel or some, actually you can use an old cloth like a tea towel if you want to, and then you can reuse it and wash it. I usually just let these dry out if I'm using paper towel, but I don't like to use too much disposable stuff that I'm putting in the bin. I don't like to fill landfill. So you can just use, I've got a tea towel, I don't know where it is, and you can just dry it out, wash it, and then use it again. You've got to make sure there's no hair on the tea towel if you've got pets though. I've only got one pet left now, but she's worth a lot. So let's see, I've done a blue, easy, just, you know, dropping stuff on there, water on there. And I'm gonna do, I think I do a nice, like a darker blue. Actually, it doesn't really look that much darker. But you know, anyone can do this. Easy, it's like in kindy, just go over it, and you can even move your, if you've got enough water on it, I'll just, oh that was too much, oops. Yeah, you can move it down so it goes down, and you can make lots of good stuff with it, and just have your stuff to dab on hand. And that's for the darker blue. Now I might just, because I was thinking of doing maybe a galaxy in here, so I might do a have I got a like a maroony one? Yeah, there you go. There's a pinky sort of a, which is nice. So we can just, you know, do some thing through it and just let it run down. It's pretty cool. Normally I'd have music, but we don't have any internet at the moment. So I just thought I'd make, because our router broke, modem broke, I mean, and they're sending it to us. Hopefully it comes today. So yeah, I haven't been online. Good excuse to do some artwork. I do a lot of artwork online. I use Procreate, and I do it on the iPad. I draw on the iPad. I love drawing on the iPad, but you know, getting back to just painting and stuff like that, you know, handwork is fun, good fun, good fun. I'm gonna do another, is that the purple I did? No. I'm gonna do a nice, oh that's a blue. Where's the purple? That one? Oh yeah, it is that one. That is the darker one. Yeah, and you just keep doing this and layer it up. You know, you can just keep moving it and moving it however you want, so that it just, it's like being in school again. It's good fun. You can just, and you can sorry, also get a sponge as well. I haven't got a sponge, but say like I've got this tissue sort of thing. If you had like a sponge, you can just dab little bits out, dab little bits off if you don't want it too dark, and you can see that you'll build up, you can build up a thing that just gets more and more. And that's what watercolour is. You just keep building it up, and there's an orange, but it sort of looks brown. I don't know if I like that. And that's the other thing too. If you're using good paper, good watercolour paper that can take a lot, you can go over it and do stuff. And no, it doesn't really look, you know, like some brilliant thing, but oops, you just got to keep building it up. Actually, I think I think it's too wet, so I might just lay off the water for a bit and keep going with the dark. I'm going to keep going with the dark blue, the dark blue, and it's like, it's just so free to just muck around with it and just be free with stuff. So you can see the water gets really dirty quick with the watercolours, and you know, you can use the clean water. And what am I doing? Pink, pink, pink. Yeah, I'll just do some more of this pink, and I'll let it. And you can see where the pink, you know, talking about colours, you can see where the pink goes in with the blue, and this, like, it's a fuchsia pink, and where the pink goes in with the blue, it makes that really nice purple. So you can let it just, it's not running. You can do this, just, it's all just different stuff you can do. It's turning into a purple. Now this paper isn't as good as watercolour paper, so it's starting to wreck it. But that's all good, because that's the whole thing of it. Just want to... It's actually... see, it kind of looks a bit thing, but that's alright. But it's, you know, it's a background. That's all it is. It's just the background. And you can come in later, like if you've got any... This is just an idea, you know. It's rough idea, nothing, you know, not too much thought in it. You don't have to have too much thought in these things. And after a while, you know, you can come back in with, like when this dries, I don't know if you can see, it looks better here than it does on there actually though. You can come in later with, you know, you could come in with pencils, or you could come in with watercolour pencils if you've got them, when it dries. And when it dries, it'll look a lot better. So that's just a little idea of, you know, if you build up the blue and the dark blue and the purple and the pink, and then when it dries, if you get it darker than this, I'd like to try and get it a bit darker than this, you can come in later when it dries and you can flick some white specks for a galaxy, which I've done before. I have to, I think I've got a card in the drawer of a galaxy actually. Oh, I can I find a galaxy? Yes, yeah, here's a, I mean, this is a thing, like it looks a bit weird thing there, but if you look at this one, this galaxy with the, see, I've added the wolf down there on the hill, you know, you can come back in and flick, use a toothbrush or even a harder paintbrush like a hog hair bristle brush would be good. Any hard sort of brush that you can flick, right, and that'll give you all the white spots. And you know, you can just add, I did this with black micron pen, after I finished it all. This is the sort of thing. And this is just a bigger one. And you can even, there's a lot of spots where the paper's gone sort of wrecked here. This is normal watercolour paper, so it's good. But with this paper, since it's a bit thin, I don't think I'll be doing too much more. You know, I did a really light one here and it was okay, and then I just did stamping underneath. You can tell I like blue and purple, but and pink. Yeah, that's just how, just wanted to give you an idea, a quick idea of how sort of easy it is to do these sort of things. Is just do some background, maybe make it darker. You know, you can always, if you do it on good, this isn't good watercolour paper, I've found out. If you do it on really good watercolour paper like this one, you can get it darker, and I have gotten it darker. For this one, I really wanted, I liked how it just went, like with those, how it just sort of soaked in that blue, and I just felt like, you know, putting the pink there, and it just, I left it like that because I liked it. It doesn't always have to be really dark for the galaxies, but you know, you could let this dry. If this was on good watercolour paper, which I will do next time, let it dry, do another layer, or you can use a hairdryer to dry it actually if you wanted to. But and then you can just add more, and then after you've finished that, you can, if you've got like things like acrylic paint pens or a white pen, you could do something, draw something in white on top of that background, or if you like, you could do like the wolf, you can do the micron pens, which would be pretty good. So there's just some ideas for your, you know, sketchbook or whatever. I used too much on this, so if you wanted to do it in your normal sketchbook, which is just cartridge paper, which is thin, just do it thinner. But I mean, this will be alright when it dries. I'll put it, like I've got the fan on and stuff, but that's, so I hope it helped. I hope you got something out of this, just an idea, just different colours, the blue, the pink, to make sort of a purple mishmash of thing. But these colours aren't bad. I've actually got them from Catch online, so I'm not affiliated with them or anything, but I just thought I'd try them out and put them on the channel to see, and I think they're pretty good. I don't mind them. They're working out good. If I had have used the right paper, I'll use the right paper next time. Alright, so go for it. Have fun with your art. Bye.